Alright, today we're going to work on an AC fogger, similar to the DC fogger. What we're going to be doing is, in the first video I showed you how to take apart the nozzle, how to reconnect this feed line. And now I'm going to show you how to replace the feed line throughout the entire system, going all the way into the tank. The tools you're going to need is you're going to need a crescent wrench, needle nose pliers, and a flathead screwdriver. So once you have this part done, you can watch the first video how to take this all apart and how to get this clamp now. Probably could just do it with my hands. If you want to use pull and twist, squeeze this, that's how you get it off easier. And you're going to save this clamp for later. Now you have this exposed and you have this off, just pull this line out and have it over here. Now go over to the base of the machine. Instead of taking the hose out, you're just simply going to actually screw this part of the unit off by hand. Two white lines here. One's going all the way through and one does not. Okay, this is for something different. Feed line goes here and comes out through here. Screw this by hand, it comes off. You can do this by hand, but if it's too tough, that's what you're going to need the crescent wrench for. And there you go. Okay, up here on the top, you can take your flathead screwdriver and you're so gently going to get underneath there and just kind of pull it up a little bit, right? And then with your fingers, you can just kind of pull and wiggle until you get it all the way out. And there you go. Alright. Now you're going to take this line out. Now there's a filter here, a metal filter. You're just going to have to, sometimes it'll pull out with it. If it doesn't and the line disconnects, it'll get stuck in there. Just turn the unit upside down to get it out. But this is going to be your filter. Okay. And then you're going to want to take this off. For now, we're going to leave it on there. And we're going to push all this stuff down and we're just going to pull this line out. Okay, and you're going to do it from here. You're going to hold this and you're going to straighten out the line a little bit, make it easier, and just gently start pulling on it and it should feed out. This plastic, just keep this here. This is to help separate the line when it gets in there so it doesn't get kinked up. So you have to put that back on, and then you're just going to feed the line out through here. And there you go. The line is approximately 88 inches or 87, but I would use an 88-inch line so that when you're cutting it, you make sure you have enough. And then we just reverse the process essentially. So if the filter is on there, great, you can pop it through. If it won't pop through, you can feed the line in here and then get like a clothesline hanger and pull the line up if it's inside. Put the filter, put it back in there when it's already in, right? You already feed the line in through here, and then you're gonna have to catch it inside and pull it out and put the filter on. That is if the filter can't fit through here. You know, it should, but you know, not every single one's milled perfectly the same. But anyways, once you have the new line attached, because you know the other end doesn't have anything on it, put the filter on it, and you can feed that back in there like so. We'll mark the distance from here, from where this rubber is. I don't move this. You're going to have to take it off though on the new one, but you can measure the distance from here to here, see how much when you put this back on. So like I said, you just reverse the process now. You have to squeeze this back in there. This is a little bit of a pain. You might have to get like a little bit of a plier or something and gently squeeze it, and then you can push it back in. And these, you just feed these back on. Of course, you want it to be in this direction, facing this way. Here, you're going to screw this back on in place, and it's not going to stay because, so that's where you need this ring lock to help. So once you get it up in there with your finger, you can feel it. It's a little hard to see, kind of right there like that, right? So I'm holding with my finger, just even one finger. Just start screwing it. Once you do that, it'll start self-threading. Then you can put your finger in there, and then you can hand tie it. This can come back down, screw that back on to make it nice and good. Okay, but this is a little off the line, so we're going to need pull some more line to adjust it. And then you're going to fish the line gently back through here. Feed it all the way through. When you're feeding it, you can keep the hose out straight. At some point, you're going to have to put it facing down As long as there's no bends, and this one had bend line, so it made a little bit of a problem. But as long as you have no bends in this corrugated line to protect it, you should be able to feed it right through, come out the other end. Once you're at this point and you have it here, then you're just going to reverse the process from the first video. So you're just going to stick the line through here, and the clamp you can put on by hand, or you can use a needle nose pliers, whichever. And this is for the lever that goes in here, pops up through there. So you're just going to put this back on. Okay, and then needle nose pliers or by hand, whichever. And then make sure you always push these in the opposite direction. Make sure it's nice and tight. You're going to fold this back in here just like the first video. Connect everything, screw everything in, the tip and all that stuff. Make sure you follow the first video on the instructions how to do that. And that's it.